I became interested in engineering the way a lot of kids do. I love taking apart things. I loved looking at how things work. When I was in high school, I actually made a connection between engineering and baseball. And then when I went to college, I put together the idea of how systems work and how we can measure things and how we can improve things. And so we're looking at trying to improve efficiency, whether it's in an emergency room or a manufacturing floor or a baseball lineup. There is sort of a tension between old school scouting of baseball players and the sabermetrics crowd, the people that look at things on a more statistical angle. The people that are looking at things sometimes purely from a statistical basis are just looking for numbers and looking for statistics. Whereas old school scouts are really just looking for what looks good, what sounds good, what appears to be good. Clearly, it's best if you just take the best of both worlds and put those together to be able to look at someone who may have great physical skills but also has a great deal of consistency. There is a correlation between height and size and ability, but it's not 100%, and so you will have smaller, more diminutive players. One of the best players in baseball last year was Jose Altuve, who's a second baseman for the Houston Astros, who's, I think, 5'6", and still was a great hitter, including hitting for power. Historically, my favorite pitcher is a pitcher by the name of Mark Fidrich, who pitched in the 1970s. He had one great season and then unfortunately got hurt, and so his career never really came back. But today there definitely is a lot more scientific approach using biomechanics to take a look at how pitchers perform, the stresses that are put on their shoulder, their elbow, their wrist, and so on, and to try and prevent those stresses from being extreme, which now can be fixed with Tommy John surgery, but not forever. I am working with an undergraduate computer science student named Stephanie Nagel on researching how LASIK surgery affects the skill set of batters. And so we are taking a look at their ability before and after the surgery to pick out a strike and hit. When people look around at our world, I'm sure that they see engineering whenever they look at cars and airplanes and even highway systems, things like that. But really, engineering is around us in many different places that we may not necessarily recognize. When you look at baseball, you're looking at a game, but what you're also looking at is a system that has statistics associated with it to measure performance, a system that is management-based, a system that is performance-based. And so baseball really has a lot of different aspects that can be evaluated using engineering.